of our Saturday webinar series hosted by Manage Center for Innovation and Agripreneurship. Myself, Dr. Rahalya. I am working as a Managed Fellow. So since October 2020, the Saturday webinar series has been at the forefront of this mission, hosting 265 consecutive weekly webinars that have inspired and empowered agripreneurs across the country. This year marks 6 years of Manecia's remarkable journey in nurturing innovation and entrepreneurship in India's agriculture. Through these sessions, we have reached over 50,000 participants and have been privileged to learn from more than 500 expert speakers who have guided, mentored, and transformed countless agricultural ventures. Our center has been the cradle of innovation for 1,100 entrepreneurs, nurturing their dreams and transforming them into viable enterprises. We take immense pride in having supported 562 startups across diverse agriculture sectors, each contributing to the transformation of India's agriculture ecosystems. Manaseo offers holistic and human-centered approach to the entrepreneurship development. We understand that every entrepreneur brings not just a business concept, but a dream capable of transforming communities and livelihoods. Our mission extends beyond business incubation. We are committed to nurturing visions that contribute to the agriculture sustainability, rural development, farmer prosperity, and global food security. And along with this, we are offering expert guidance and specialized training in crucial areas such as agro-processing, post-harvest technologies, value addition, farm mechanization, animal husbandry, fishery, dairy, commodity, and supply chain management and agri consultancy, ensuring that our entrepreneurs are equipped to tackle every challenge in their journey. And in today's session, we are going to talk on consumer trends in organic and locally produced food. It's an honor to introduce our speaker for today's session, who will share their insights. Without delay, I would like to invite our speaker for today's session. To invite our first speaker, I would like to call our manager, intern Gauri.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good morning to all. I am Gauri Joguri from Team Manage CIA. It is my honor to invite today's speaker, Mr. Y.S. Gangadhar. He is a dedicated entrepreneur and advocate of natural farming practices. He holds a BTech degree and has combined his technical background with a passion for sustainable agriculture to create impactful ventures in the agri-food sectors. In 2017, he founded Karshaka Naturals, a company committed to promoting chemical-free, eco-friendly, and farmer-centric fruit products. Under this leadership, Karshaka Naturals have focused on empowering farmers, encouraging organic cultivations, and delivering pure and natural grown produce to the consumer. Mr. Gangadhar's work reflects his vision of building a healthier and more sustainable food ecosystem by connecting farmers directly with the conscious consumers and fostering trust through transparency and quality. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Gauri. Thanks for my intro. Very good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for CIA for having me here. Without much delay, maybe I can share my presentation, which I would like to show it to you today. Just let me know once my screen is visible. Yeah, it's visible, right?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. So yeah, the today agenda is consumer trends in organic and locally produced food. So we will just look into that topic, and then we will discuss more on the coming slides. Before jumping into the topic, just quick intro of myself, Y.S. Gangadhar. I am one of the founder of Karshaka Naturals. We are two founders started this. Mr. Mallareddy is not here, but he is also one of the founder. We started this journey in 2017 with 1 acre of tomato farm to now we are grown to 150 acres of organic produce. We are able to supply that. And we started with one farmer, which is Mr. Mallareddy. Now we are almost 50 plus community farmers where we are grown to. And initially when we began, we used to distribute our farm produce freely to the friend circle. From there, we grown to 1,000 plus customers in Hyderabad, all over the Hyderabad. The daily deliveries are happening. We started a small piece of warehouse of 50 square meters in Hyderabad, KPHP location. Now we grown to 2,500 square feet location. So that's our journey. So Just a minute. Yeah. So the main mission of ours is naturally we are very nature lovers. That is the one of the reason that we want to do something to the nature for the planet, so that through the eco-friendly farming, not using fertilizers, harmful pesticides, so that we can contribute something to our planet. The second mission of ours is we need to encourage our farming. We should create sustainable farming methodologies. We should give a better platform to the farmers so that they can create their revenue using our platform. We want to encourage more and more young generation into the farming sector. That is our one more mission. And finally, the whatever produce we do, that should be available to the more customers, accessible, and it should be affordable, because organic, when we say, many has a thought of it is highly quoted prices, right? So but we want to make it affordable. That is our one of the mission. Yeah, when we go into this consumer behavior, because we have a 7 to 8 years of experience in this organic sector, we see that there is a lot of shift, like we can say before COVID and after COVID. There is a lot of awareness shift in the majority of the people, because people now more cautious about their health, what they are eating, how their lifestyle is. So this make a lot of tremendous change in the consumer trend, and people are very health choice nowadays, and they are more giving attention to this traditional processing, traditional growing. And through this, if you have a loyalty, transparency, then the brand gains more importance in the consumers. That is one of the things that we observed through our journey. And these days, social media plays a very, very key role. Though you just do the farming authentically and you just do the produce, but if you don't present it the way the consumer needs it, then you are one step ahead behind the market. So you need to be very much equipped with the social media, how the trend is behaving. That is one of the things that we learned over the period of time, because the consumers are far away from the agriculture field. They don't know how the produce or the real thing is happening in the farmer and in the ground. We need to somehow to show it to the end consumer. Then only people can understand what actually we are doing in the ground. One of the things that helped us is the farm visit. When we do the farm visit, the people come to your farm and they will talk to you, they will understand your vision, they will connect to you. That's where the trust gets built. Because these days in India, this organic word is a buzzword, but people really don't know to whom to choose as their trust vendor, right? So we need to build that trust. Just that saying I have a certification, we have everything, but that doesn't build a trust. That's where our tagline is, your organic family farmer. How you have a family lawyer, family doctor, you should have a family farmer, so that you will understand where your food is coming from. Over the period of time, I just want to highlight what are the challenges we've overcome. Initially, when we started when we say organic, people say cost concern. It's highly priced, highly quoted, but slowly the trend is changed. If you give the high quality product and genuine product, which has, and you transparently say that why it is costing more, then people not concerned about cost these days. That's what the one of the very, very crucial change that we see in our consumers based on our experience. And people have this natural, like many brands put their nice packaging, green things as a labels, then they say that it's a natural or whatever. But now the trend is little change. They really understand what is mean by organic, what is mean by natural farming. And there are a lot of complexity in supply chain compared to the commercial non-organic trend. We need to procure from other farmers, then there is a little challenge to get the less volumes, and to deliver our product to the end customer, the delivery chain is also complex. So over the period of time, we able to solve that issue. Now we grown to the place where we can able to tackle that problem. yeah, there is a comparison challenge in the many people mindset, like organic should be like this. Some people have this mindset that if we deliver potato, even normal potato also looks same and organic potato also looks same. What is the difference? Right? There is other people saying that why it is not shiny, why it is not so fresh. If it is when you say organic, so these are like some misconceptions are there. So we need to aware consumers saying that why it is not so shiny, or why it is similar to hybrid seed. Because though if we say organic farming, sometimes we use the seed of hybrid seeds only. We are not completely moved to desi varieties, right? And our desi varieties has its own uniqueness also. So a lot of education awareness is needed in the consumers. It's slowly happening, but people like us should gather, and somehow through some different medias we need to aware education in the consumers that mindset. I just want to keep it simple. Like there are n number of opportunities. If you consistently uh, engage in one field, definitely there is a rising in demand. Definitely, I see that with my experience, there is a n number of opportunities in terms of agriculture sector, not only in organic. Because if you just look at your previous generation, if even my time, my father is a farmer now. We are not doing farming, let's say. Many of the youth nowadays into software field are different various sectors, but nobody choosing farming as their profession. Take this generation, 90s generation, then who will do the farming? Just yourself, right? So that means, but definitely everybody need to eat, we need to somehow produce it. That's where the number of opportunities lies ahead. Many of the lands are converting into real estate these days, so the farming lands statistically, if you see, also getting reduced. So if you have a very good connection with the farmers, if you are able to produce very good product, then a lot of opportunities ahead. So I recommend many of the students here choose farming as your profession or a career, but at the same time you need to be very cautious and careful, because there are many challenges in the farming sector. But if you tackle it with technology and kind of platforms like this, then definitely there is a more sustainable growth in farming as well. But you need to be well prepared with the natural calamities or a kind of automation we need to do, because there can be a manpower. But over the period of time, the kind of experience we have seen, that farming definitely going to be a one of the evergreen industry that where we can build our profession or career. Yeah, the final statement from my side is when you run this any organization or any sector with authenticity, and if you show the transparency to the people, they're not just your customers, but they can be our partners as well in your journey. They will be with you to support you in any ups and downs. Only thing is we need to be consistent, we need to be authentic, we need to be transparent with the people or the consumer. Tell them, even if there is an issue also, you can confidently be transparent and authentic to the consumer, and then tell them you are here to serve them, not just to make a business out of them, right? Then treat them like a family. Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity, entire CIA, and thank you so much for the audience as well for having me here.
Thank you, Gangadhar sir, for such an inspiring session on consumer trends in organic and locally produced food. You beautifully explained how consumer awareness and conscious food choices are shaping the future of organic markets. And your journey is really inspiration, from 1 acre of tomatoes to 150 plus acres of organic produce, and maintaining the network of 50 plus farmers. It's truly demonstrates the power of commitment. Your insights on transparency, honest branding, and local food movements and building trust between the farmers and consumer were deeply inspiring. Thank you once again for sharing your story with us. And participants, if you have any questions regarding the session, you can keep in chat box, and also you can raise your hands. So the questions will be taken up after the both speaker presentation. So to introduce our second speaker, I would like to call my intern Ishika.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ishika Gautam from Team Manage CIA. It gives me a great pleasure to introduce our next speaker for today's session, Mr. Rakesh Kumar Sirupuram, Assistant Category Manager at Reliance Retail. Mr. Rakesh is a dynamic professional with strong expertise in retail management, supply chain operations, and category planning. At, at Reliance Retail, he plays a key role in managing category performance, vendor relations, and product planning, all aimed at optimizing supply chain efficiency and enhancing retail profitability and customer satisfaction. Before assuming his current role, he served as a management trainee at Reliance Retail, where he gained hands-on experience in procurement strategies, retail operations, and category development. His professional journey began as a supply chain intern at Sid's Farm in 2022, where he contributed to improving procurement and logistics in the dairy supply chain ecosystem. With a solid foundation in operations and strategic retail management, Mr. Rakesh Kumar continues to make remarkable strides in promoting efficient, sustainable, and consumer-centric retail practices. Let's extend a warm welcome to Mr. Rakesh Kumar Sirupuram and look forward to his valuable perspectives. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the introduction. Hello all. Good morning. Good morning to all. The topic that we are covering today is consumer trends on organic and locally produced foods. Before that, there is a conception for many of the people like organic means it's so costly. Organic means it is not possible to do organic farming or organic feed in a simple way or within a few. But we have so many examples in front of us, be it in being advancement in the social media, we can see a lot of the influencers, lot of the founders, lot of the people who are being doing and practicing such practice long time. And not only that, just not for saying they have already did and achieved so much of achievements, and they also have got a very n number of awards from great societies. For example, PepsiCo, there is a Golden Spoon Awards. There are so much of people who have been working into that. Coming into the trends, we can see that in 2024, the total Indian retail organic market is around 16 to 17,000 crores. It is a huge market. We never estimated that type of huge market value in that. And that is still growing at the rate 18 to 20%. And it is more to possibility to grow in 2025 and 2030. There is a growth of 20% in that. Not only that, there are like, is my presentation visible?
No, sir. Are you sharing presentation? You're not a
Yeah,
presenter.
it would be
Wait. Shall we share?
yes.
My team kindly share Rakesh Kumar sir presentation. Arvind, are you sharing Rakesh sir presentation?
Sir,
You're in.
meanwhile, you can continue the presentation.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am is sharing the PPT.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in that, we can see the category growth overall. If you see the category growth overall in an organic this thing, uh, the product that we are delivering are different types of products that we have. Like we are consuming daily consuming the fruits and vegetables as a daily needs, staples, organic millets, and the being declaring as an international year of millets this year. Uh, there is an impeccable increasing in the trends of consumption patterns in the consumers also. Being in a retail industry, we are just observing these changes from the all over the pan India, majorly from the tier 1 cities. Like there is an actually there is an interesting thing, like not only tier 1 cities but also tier 2 cities like Bhopal, Indore, Vijayawada. Many of the tier 2 cities are also having an interesting in organic farming. There is an more than 45% growth of search rate, like in the search rate in the organic field. What are the organic consumption patterns in the market? What are the available options to the customers? within a few days. And due to the distribution channel availability, like quick commerce availability and farm to fork model, different distributions, the customer, we are reaching easy to the customers with the product that we are having. That is one of their edge with the technology and this thing. And coming into the customer segment, we thought that there are very few people who can afford and who can get the this thing into that. But we are surprised to see that there are people, literally those people who were not looking at the prices. Literally, they were not looking at the prices. They are just seeing the quality of the product. They are seeing like uh, after building a trust on the product, they're literally picking it up. And they are so much into the organic and locally produced foods. We have seen an like n number, be it in Beach Candy Market, be it Bandra Market, which is in the Mumbai. We have seen an impeccable increasingly demanding organic minimum residual limits, the same. Like there is an initiative taken by our corporate, like introduction of an bananas, which is MRL bananas, though it is not purely organic. They have like started an initiative like to gain the customer attraction towards the retail channels. What they have done is like MRL. Just I want to just explain thing. MRL is a maximum residual limit, which is like there are the specific conditions and the limit that is put by the FSSA and other food safety organizations, in which it has been recommended dose of fertilizers has to be used, not more than, if any case more than that used, it shouldn't be certified as an MRL. And this is certified and tested in the national certification laboratories everywhere. So being seeing in the development in the agriculture technologies everywhere, we have started a program called as an fruit care operations, which is done in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and Uttar Pradesh as well. And we have seen an impeccable growth in this thing. Like we have got up to the 50% growth year on year in monthly basis. Like we have last month in October, we have reached around 23 metric tons of MRL bananas within a month. This is an impeccable growth that we have seen. And also to support this, corporates are being searching for the farmers who are being carry outing a good agriculture practices around. Corporates are looking for the people who are interested in agriculture and who are able to do that, and they are helping the farmers in such a way that to giving them the technical support, be financial support, and also the buyback guarantee. Everything is done by corporates to ensure that the product is within the limits and product is. And there is an the record that we have been done 400 acres of the banana plantations with MRL certifications, out of which 278 acres are already being certified, and we are still progressing on that. Also, developing the product, we are giving the product and we are just giving to the customer. It doesn't make sense because we need to market our brand, we need to market our product. Without being marketed, it it should be like only few people know about MRL or something. To getting more attracted into the market, we are doing a very visual merchandising, which is an the slide which is being showing. There is a small QR code on that. Like we all know that grapes is a one of that fruits in which most of the sprayings, like a huge amount of sprayings are being done. So for that, they have been introduced like a MRL series in grapes also, in which for getting the customer attraction and retaining the customer for the quality of the product and the certifications regarding the maximum residual limits, we have been introduced the QR code on the package itself. If we see the packet of a grapes, there will be a sticker on that stating that residue tested, and we have provided a small QR code on that. If you directly scan the code, it will directly reach to the URL, and you will get the traceability of that, like what are the farmer name, what is the date of the date of the sample tasted, like what is the limit, how many chemicals have been tested, what is the limit, and what is the restricted limit, and what is the actual limit. By this, we have as a retailer and we have as a marketer, we have seen an 120% of year-on-year growth in only MRL grapes. It is one of our
Sir, you can switch off your video and you can speak. Your voice is breaking.
next slide, please. Yeah. Uh, Talking about the locally produced products, can anyone know, like, do anyone know this product, water chestnut? Yeah. Water chestnut is basically it is cultivated in the West Bengal, Bihar, UP areas. We have literally, like, we don't have any like I don't have any knowledge about this product until I saw it in the market. People were coming out of the Mercedes, BMWs and getting the product. Like, they don't require any chemical sprays. They can be produced naturally without any use of any values also. Okay, that we saw that in the is very reasonable price. It quoted around 12 rupees per kg in the, like, after that we got an opportunity that why can't we promote these locally produced foods, because we have only, like, these don't need any chemicals, we don't need any such so-called chemicals on that. So why can't we do? Because it is a nutrition value and being easily available, easily grown, and it has an n number of nutritional values. And also we have seen that many of the retailers, like, have been using this 12 rupees and they are gaining around 20%, 30%, 40. Being in a business, this thing, like, we can like, we can introduce a new product into the market, and we can have a business, nice business idea and nice business from that during. And also there is an other benefit from that. We can do the aquaculture along with the water chestnuts, so that we can get the both advantages from both aquaculture as well and the water chestnut style. So many of the farmers and many of the products can try that. And also because of the value addition, like, not only giving raw into that, many of the consumers, what are they doing, they're adding a value for it, like making atta out of it, which is an one of the most good product that I have tasted it, from which it is a gluten free product, and from that we can make a rotis and chapatis out of it. And this has, by this, there is a huge export potential for that, and the niche market has been chased, and we are now into the exporting markets also for this. So there is a n number of local products. I have taken one example from there. There are no n number of products that we can locally produce, locally do that, and we can have an opportunity to introduce it into the market, and we can make a miracles out of it. Next slide, please. What we think is our role is to make organic food not only healthier but also more reliable and accessible. Like, we are getting the product and we are getting right thing this, but we need to make sure that our product is reliable, accessible to the customer at each and every corner of the. Due to, as already mentioned by one of our speakers, like, people are becoming more healthy conscious. You know that there is a fact, uh, most of the people who are searching for the healthier options are Gen Z and millennials only. They have that capacity to, they have the capacity to search. They have willing to. There is a huge market potential for the organic and locally foods. So we, as a agripreneurs, we are the agriculture graduates, and as a category and the businesses, first, for that, what we need to do is first educate the customers. Say, in case of water chestnut, there are only few members who know about water chestnut. we reach the market. We need to market. We need to nutrition value of that. What are the benefits of that? We need to be suggestion selling at our stores. We need to get the visual merchandising run at the stores so that we can have a customer education, and also we need to ensure the traceability and transparency of the each and every product. That will help our business to grow in a very impactful way. And also handling from the back end handling is most important thing. After harvesting, most of the, like, there is an about 40 to 30% of the wastages are from the post harvest practices. By making managing these post harvest practices and proper grading, sorting, and maintaining the cold chain, we can have a better price realization for the all this market, all the products that we are locally getting. And also conducting the workshops. Not only that, uh, training the people in the ground field, like how to pick, how to place, how to pack, and what are the handling techniques that we know. We need to get that information transfer from us to the local ground people who are really working the ground, so that our product is maintained as such fresh, and have a value for that. Also, because advancement of AI, everyone is using ChatGPT now. All GOUs are getting free. And available to everything. So what we can do is, like, we need to plan our in such a way that the supply demand, for example, in, flushing out of one product, automatically prices of the product will reduce. So for that, using the crop plan, we can also maintain the supply demand issue. Also building brand, earlier mentioned, differentiating our brand, choosing our brand, like we and we should have a presence in our product, that we should differentiate our product with our quality, not only by hiking the price that we are organic and this and that, but we need to get the trust of the customers, that this is really a this is really a organic. We need to maintain a transparency, we need to maintain the traceability, we need to get the sampling done at the to our customers to get a real feel by using the different again, there is a very difference between normal crop and naturally grown crop. The customer, he doesn't had any choice. But for middle class people who are willing to who are who can go for a product, what we can do is we can manage a pricing and we can manage a packaging of that. Instead of giving the 10 kg or 5 kg of that, reduce the size of the packet, reduce the size of the fruit, reduce the size of vegetable, so that it become cheaper, it become affordable, and customer will get chance to choose the product. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rakesh sir, for presentation on consumer trends in organic and local produced food. Your session helped us to understand the growing market size and emerging trends and changing consumer preferences in the organic sector. The aspects like market growth, value addition, and the pricing strategies and the export potential gave us the practical perspective on how to make organic food not just healthier but reliable and accessible. Your emphasis on the traceability, post-harvest management, cold chain efficiency, and the brand building around quality and impact was truly enlightening. Thank you once again for sharing your experience. So the participants, if you have any question regarding this session, you can keep in chat box and also you can raise your hands. So questions will be taken up after the third speaker presentation. So to introduce our next speaker, I would like to call our managing intern Subhashini.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's my honor to introduce Mr. Vishnu, founder of Meet Your Family Farmer. Mr. Vishnu is a seasoned entrepreneur with over a decade of experience in agri-food and natural product sector. He's a B.Tech graduate in electronics. He has successfully channeled his technical expertise into building sustainable agri-enterprises. He has led ventures like Jeevamrit Foods and Seven Curve Organics and served as an agri consultant and co-founded Sumeru Vasa Natural Products. Currently, Mr. Vishnu is a founder of Meet Your Family Farmer, an initiative bridging the gap between the consumers and farmers through transparency and trust. With a short intro, I would like to hand over the session to Mr. Vishnu, sir. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, CIA, for giving me this opportunity. Hope you're clear with me. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Immediately after my BTech, I'm just want to share my experiences. Immediately after my BTech, I just came into the farm. I chosen my career in the farming. Before choosing the farming as my career, I visited many farmers and the farms, many fields. So before coming into the customer trends, actually I observed this customer trend in the farmer. As a consumer, he is more aware about what he is producing. The farmer, what he is producing in the farm, is also producing in his backyard. So he knows that what the chemicals are using, what the effect that is going to be on the bodies when we eat this kind of chemicals, chemically forced foods. So he also, I visited like out of 10, 4 farmers are like that. 40% of the farmers are in the same way. It's a decade back. 2000, it's around like 2000 in 2014. So they're more aware about what they're producing and what they're giving into the society and what they are eating. So what I want to say is a decade back, farmer is more aware, and now the trend is building in a city like Hyderabad. The customer trend is like exponentially growing in the same way. The same way to create the trust, we started an organization called Meet Your Family Farmer. To achieve this, we took I already started giving the organic farm consultancy to many farms. It's all like for my customers only. There are like multiple customers of mine whom I am giving the consultants, organic farm consultancy. Those who have farms, at the same time, I'm giving the farm consultancy to them. What I want to say is to create the transparency and trust. What we are doing is we are creating the patches of lands where the customers can involve in the weekend farmings, so that they will come to know how the food is growing, how the food is producing. In that way, we are creating the transparency and trust, so that we started with the 10 customers a month back, and we are now at near 200. It's a 1 month baby company, and we are just growing like anything. It's just the transparency and the trust that we have created with the customers. And for the kids, it's an educational trip for the kids in our farms. This is what what I want to say. I just not prepared for these things, but I exactly want to say what we are doing on the fields and how we are creating the transparency and trust with our customers. There are many other organic stores and many other big players are there, but being transparent and giving the trust to our customers builds this ecosystem. We can build this ecosystem. This is what I want to say.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your story with us. That is Meet Your Farmer. It's really interesting to know how the consumer is invited to check the quality of his produce and meet the farmers, which is actually focusing on transparency. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your story with us. And the participants, if you have any questions regarding these 3 sessions, you can keep in chat box, and also you can raise your hand. So the questions will be taken up now. Hope 3 speakers are available. So if you are raised the hand, I'm going to unmute them. So, Ishwarappa.
Good morning,
Yes, good morning.
Vishnu. Just I have a small question, Rakesh. I wanted to ask. I have around 15
Sure.
acres of farmland which is near to Chikbalapur, near to
Karnataka.
I wanted to produce
yes.
around fruits, organic fruits.
Okay.
If there any help, you can support it with the related to fruits which variety we can choose it and other things. I work as a banker. I'm with the bank for
Okay.
10 years. Background from
Definitely.
agriculture. I am so inspired with your words, what you have made me today. I want to do a second milestone in my life.
Nice. Definitely, Rakesh. I'm in this field for last 10 years. I worked as an organic consultant. I built up many farms here
Yes,
in
sir.
the Hyderabad. Actually, you can come and visit here. You can see many farms with us, and later on we can actually go there and we can see how we can do, how we can give the best. Actually, in natural farming, I do follow many techniques called Korean techniques, Japanese techniques, and many other techniques which are naturally, completely natural. So that you can also experience with the here nearby farms. On it.
So yeah, thank you, Ishwarappa, and I'm going to unmute one more participant, Neeraj Kumar. Neeraj? Hello, Neeraj, please go ahead with your question. Hello, Neeraj? Okay, I'll unmute Sunil Gupta. Sunil Gupta, please go ahead with your question. Sunil Gupta, are you there? Anuj? Hello, Anuj. I'm audible,
Am I
right?
audible, ma'am?
Yes,
Am I
yes,
audible,
you're
ma'am?
audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I have actually two questions. First one is with Gagnadharji. So before asking the question, Gagnadharji, you have done a great job. It is really inspirational to see that you have scaled up from 1 acre of farm to 150 acre of farm. That's great. So coming to my question, I am curious to know that how have you convinced the farmers to join your movement? So I am pretty much interested to know. So please answer. What is the what is the motivation for them to join your movement?
So it's a very good question. Sorry, is it audible now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's
Pretty
very
clear.
good
Yes.
question. Yeah. Initially, it was very tough too, and we don't have a plan to motivate the farmers at the very beginning of our journey, because we know until unless we successful in the farming field and we are sustainable, we cannot create a platform to the farmers. So that's where our journey started. Farmer are ready to not, I cannot say motivate until you give, like Rakesh already told, when you give the buyback guarantee and when you introduce them the what are the farming methodologies they need to, because already farmers are doing this since ages, right? The only thing that they are using some kind of fertilizers to increase the yielding, and so actually rather than in organic farming, in non-organic farming only, farmers follow very meticulous calendar. If you see, just that you need to tell them at what stage they need to replace this harmful pesticides with the good organic fertilizers, and you need to readily provide them how they can easily make, or is it available in the market. As Vishnu suggested, like there are different n number of techniques in the market, right? So finally, whatever you successful in one of the field, you need to introduce them, right? And you need to show them the market. They should not worry about, farmer job is to produce and give the good quality of produce to us. If you show them the market, available market, readily market, then they are happy. So that's where we are a bit successful, but it is a long term journey, right? If you say that farmer always see the bulk, you just say 5 kgs I take, and if he worries about what are the rest of the quantity, then it doesn't work. So until you reach to one stage, it is really takes time. But when you say that you produce this, if you talk about the pricing, this is the methodology you need to follow, then definitely the farmers are ready. Just that you need to give them the platform. For that, you need to build a very good platform. Like Reliance is a very big vendor, so they can provide like their good. When Rakesh was saying, it was very inspiring that such kind of corporates also providing a very good platform for the farmers to move towards non-residual market, right? Such kind of platforms are there. Farmers are always willing. Hope I answered your question.
Understood, sir. And yes, sir, you answered my question. A second question I want to ask with Rakesh Kumarji. Rakesh Kumarji, see, I am a small agripreneur, and I am interested to connect with Reliance Retail. So my question is, what is the scale of produce that I need to, bring into the table to get this deal done? To be more precise, if I have the organic produce that I can supply only to one store. Reliance has so many stores in the India, so only to one store if I'm supplying, will I be eligible to join the club?
Yeah, it can be possible. The only thing is, there are like there are CCs available all around the city. Like be it in the Chikballapur, there is a in the CC in Chikballapur or Hoskete in Bangalore markets. So they are willing to take the produce out of the farmers after checking the quality and checking the quality standards. And also there are field members like sourcing people and agri graduates who are passed out and are working in a sourcing team. They are also on going with the fields and seeing they came across any good produce like good fields, they'll suggest the farmers, like they'll get the farmers, approach the farmers, and they are willing to take it. Asking you answering to your question, if the quantity is small, it doesn't matter, but they will take it as a trial in one of the few premium stores. You can get reach to them with the CC, like at the CC or any retail store around you. They will help you out. Best thing is to approach the CCs nearby so that they can directly contact to the sourcing teams. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you
Vanu.
so much.
I'm going to unmute Kadirvel, I think. Hello, Kadirvel. Kadirvel. Hello, Kadirvel. Okay, he's not responding.
Can you hear
Are
me?
you?
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Good morning. I am Porkodi. So I actually I am impressed to see all the young people this week. Really, I am amazed. Thank you all. And I wanted to ask the same question like the previous person that I'm a new I just started beginning with the natural farming. Nobody, everybody sees me as a fool, but I don't care. But I just want to prove them maybe in later few years after it's worth doing it. And okay, so he asked and I got the answer. And I want to have one more question to Vishnu. So he said that he follows more technologies like Japanese. So if you don't mind to share some of the what are the things
Actually, your voice is breaking. Can you repeat the question?
to adapt, learn. Vishnu said that, hello.
Now
Hello.
it's clear.
Yeah,
Now
sorry,
it's
my
clear.
internet. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, to Vishnu, that he mentioned that he uses Korean and Japanese technology or some methods. So if he doesn't mind to share some of the what kind of things I would like to know, learn, and adapt and implement to my farming. So maybe by email or some some tips. It would help all the farmers. Yeah.
Sure, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jashwanti is asking water chestnut, how it is integrated with the aquaculture by aquaponics or any other technology. I think this question is to Rakesh Kumar, sir.
Yeah, it is possible. We can use the aquaculture thing with the chestnut because chestnut is growing on the surface of the water. Like it needs a uh, muddy environment around it. So we can plan a, like if we have a separate pond or something, we can plan a around the pond. You can get this chestnut plantations and under like only need to make sure that the chestnut is not covered entire pond. So it will become a problem for that. We need to manage the things like maintain the hygiene in the ponds uh, and maintain few harvest technologies. That's it. We can integrate that. Even you can go to the YouTube and search on the aquaculture with water chestnut. You have a n number of videos in the for that, which has been already practicing in West Bengal and Bihar regions.
Okay, Rakesh Kumar sir. And then I'll unmute Rao. Mr. Rao. Mr. Rao. Hello, Mr. Rao. I think okay. I'll unmute one more participant. Arun Karnakaran.
Yeah. Hi. My question is like I'm into natural farming. The thing is like how to get that. Is there is any kind of like like for organic certification there is a process. For natural farming also, is there is any process for getting the certification and how does it work?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I think there is one registration called PGS certification, which is from Nagpur. They'll certify. You need to have a group. It comes with a less costing, at least like 2,000 rupees hardly.
Okay. And one
For the
more thing, the thing is like we are into hill produce and minor forest produce. Actually, we are into a tribal area where we in the Nilgiris region, all the farmers they used to do the natural farming techniques only. So that we have around 300 plus farmers who are producing spices, coffee, and all those things. For that particular group, is it possible to get a certification, or else we should go through a farmer producer company? We want to register like that. How it is possible?
Nice. It's better if you go with the farmer producer organization, and you can go for the mass certification with
Okay.
PGS. PGS first 2 years will be the in conversion, and the third year will be the organic certificate you will get.
Okay, sir. PGS. Okay.
PGS, participatory guarantee system. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Rao.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, Arun Karnakaran.
Yeah. Done.
No, it's not. Okay. Thank you, Arun Karnakaran. So I request participant to kindly respond immediately when I unmute them. So Chenna. Mr. Chenna. Hello, Mr. Chenna. Okay. Mohan Reddy.
So, good morning to everybody. This is Mohan Reddy from Hyderabad. I'm a retired government servant and I'm an agripreneur right now and interested in food processing. I would like to visit Karshaka Natural Store and meet Mr. Gangadhar personally. I request Mr. Gangadhar to share his contact number.
Yes, we will share contact details and mail IDs of speakers. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to unmute Gautam. Are you there?
Yeah, good
Gautam
morning.
Dandekar.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
My query is that when we talk about aquaponics, how do you ensure the correct microbiome that is required for plants to grow and synthesize all the minerals and other nutrients? Because it is a water-based supply. There is no soil out here. And what are the laboratory test reports on the content of the fruits or vegetables, for example, like calcium, magnesium, vitamins, and other minerals, which are crucial for our nutrition? And what is the process? How do you ensure that in the water?
Is this question to me?
I think this question is to Rakesh, sir.
So this is regarding water chestnut or any specific fruit or
This is for aquaponics. I mean, there was a talk on aquaponics. So this is the concern for anybody who wants to buy aquaponics. Like, okay, the tree will grow, the fruit will grow, the vegetable will grow, but what we are buying it, but what is the nutrient content in that? If that is not there, what is the use of aquaponics? And how is it ensured? Because everybody talks aquaponic fruits and vegetables, but nobody is telling us how are they made and what are the content there, nutrition content in the fruits and vegetables from aquaponics.
There are many aquaponics and hydroponics companies over there. Uh, for getting more details, like what they will actually have the feed, like already Akashaka Organics is doing the same. They have been introducing, like they inviting the people to get the surroundings visited by the any customers. Most of them are willing to do. Actually, the process is like they are giving the for the plants, like they have for naturals. They producing around the plants so that it get radiation from the UV, and also by maintaining different colors, like for sunlight also there is a different spectrums. There will be different spectrums at which plant reacts. That also being controlled with the artificial lightnings, and they have been supplying nutritions to the water which is already running into the pipes, and it's a system, overall a system. For getting more details into that now, what you can do is like you can contact to any of the companies. Like for example, there is a Kamala Farms in Hyderabad who are into the hydroponics and aquaponics. They can actually more by visits also. I
Thank
hope
you, sir.
I
Yeah.
answered.
And also, I request participants to kindly ask the relevant questions regarding the sessions. And then I'm going to unmute Rao. Mr. Rao.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, my question is to Rakesh. First of all, Rakesh, thanks for sharing the interesting presentation, especially about the QR code on the grapes and the banana. So I just like to understand what kind of response means when are consumers able to understand this QR code, and what kind of response are you getting whenever these consumers are purchasing it, and how is this trend going on? Is this only for banana and grapes, or are there any for other fruits and vegetables also?
Sir, actually, as I mentioned, like as one of our sir, Gandharv also explained, people are actually willing to buy organic and less chemical things. Like there are customers that are, as I mentioned, there are customers who are willing. After introducing those MRL series in our stores, we have seen like the impeccable growth. As I mentioned earlier only, we have achieved 120% year on year. In the sense, like for example, if we make 10 tons and next year we have made 20 tons of, like there is an acceptance level of a customers is high, because we are like giving them the traceability and transparency in the product. There is an huge acceptance. So ongoing, there are other activities that are going on in the ground. Uh,
Your
so
Sorry,
there are
voice is
more number
breaking.
of
Your
stocks
voice is
which are.
breaking, sir.
sir, your voice is breaking. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I'm audible now.
Yeah,
Yes,
better.
you're audible only. Better.
There is an
You can
acceptance.
actually switch off your video and talk otherwise.
There is a huge acceptance in, as already mentioned, like we have got a double volume in the volumes that we used to have within an year. It's an huge acceptance around the customers, and not only in few produce. We are like ground team is getting done, like working on the things, working with the farmers, like working with the other agripreneurs like Ashaka Organics. They are all working together to get the products done. For within a few months, we will let you know the other products as well in MRL series.
Okay. And just to understand, what is the price difference? Suppose you see grapes and bananas, you told us, but what is the price between normal grapes and this QR coded or MRL produce, and also for the banana, what's the price between normal banana and this QR coded banana?
Uh, we usually maintain a less difference, uh, because what we do, as I mentioned, is if we are getting a 1 kg at 45 at regular banana, what we'll do is we'll reduce the size of 750 grams of this thing, and we'll try to maintain around 10 to 20%. Like there is a pricing strategy that we follow, so that like there shouldn't be much differences to, like, if there is a much difference, customer acceptance will also get impacted. So these are the pricing strategies that maintained by the company. So there will be not huge differences, around 10 to 20 rupees differences will be there.
10 to 20 rupees difference per the pack, plus the weight difference also, 250 grams weight difference.
That will
Okay.
be there.
Both, that means both you are maintaining it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for this.
Yeah, thank you, Rao. I'll take one last question because one participant is waiting. Chenna? Hello, Mr.
Am I
Chenna?
audible? Am I
Yes, you're
audible?
audible.
My query is to Mr. Vishnu. He mentioned about the weekend farming. I'm curious to know more about weekend farming.
Yes, hi, Chana. Usually, we have a farmlands near Shankarpalli. We're actually making the patch 20 by 20 of patch lands where you can start and learn the farming there. You can actually what do you say, experiment in the small plot, and if you are interested in big farming lands, then before getting into the big lands, you can actually get the experience there, and you can later on you can go there. Few customers actually monthly, what do you say this, a few customers actually they'll get into monthly thing, and they'll get their vegetables from the plots. At the same time, they will learn the farming meanwhile.
Okay, sir. And one more thing is, who are all the potential customers? I mean, is it a big businessman or but if
No,
I want to know
no,
who are all the customers interested in?
these are our customers only. Currently, we are serving to those customers in their own farmlands as well. I'm giving consultancy in their farmlands. At the same time, in their community, there are a few people who are interested in the farming, and I'm giving training to them in their small
Thank
batches.
you. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Chenna. So now it's time to conclude the session. Thank you, participants, for all your questions. Still, if you have any questions regarding the session, you can contact the speaker. The speaker details are given in the chat box. And also, if you want to watch this webinar again, you can watch through YouTube. The YouTube link also given in the chat box. And also, to stay updated on upcoming events and programs and exciting opportunities from Manage Incubation, be sure to follow us on our social media handles. And along with this, I want to update one thing, that Managecia cohort 14 applications are open. Interested entrepreneur startups, you can apply for it and get a funding up to 25 lakhs. Along with this, we have launched a managed fisheries incubation center. So through this, we have opened application for various programs like managed aqua eureka incubation programs and pre-incubation mentoring programs. The registration link for all the programs also given in the chat box. You can register for it. And before concluding the session, I would like to thank three speakers, Rakesh sir, Gangadhar sir, and Vishnu sir, for sharing your insights today. It's really our pleasure to have you here. And I would like to thank Dr. Saravnan Raj sir, Director, for organizing this webinar, and also my thanks go to the entire Managecia team for your efforts in organizing today's webinar. Finally, don't forget to share your feedback. The feedback link is also given in the chat box, and also do register for the upcoming webinar. See you next week with another topic, and until then, take care. Bye.
Thank you, Rakesh, Mr. Gangadhar, and Mr. Vishnu. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Sharananji.
It's nice to listen to you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you all participants.